Well, hello, my sexy babies. Welcome back to Trent Told Me, where I'm your personal boy decoder, chaos and sewer, big sister, unlicensed therapist. You name it, I am probably it. So if you got the ick, got a crush, or need to get your ex back, tune into Trent Told Me. Well, hello, welcome back, and happy Friday. I hope your mascara is cooperating with you this morning. I hope your coffee is sweet enough for you, and I hope your crush makes eye contact with you in the hallways. Welcome back to Freaky Friday. Or Spooky Friday, because it's October. And I told you guys I am making the most of my October Fridays, because there's only so little of them. October is my favorite month by far, so it is a spooky Friday by anyone's concern.
And it's the best Friday of the week.
Today's got to be the best Friday of the week.
I've never had a Friday this week that's better than
This
today.
Friday.
Not right now.
Before I get into anything, I just want to say, if you're new here, put in headphones because we're about to get freaky.
Don't let anyone hear this.
Don't want anyone to hear this. Unless you're with your friends, then let's all get in the car and close the doors and sip on a coffee while we talk about what we're about to talk about. And if you're my mom, I would leave now.
Get off, Mom. Get off. Nana, don't watch this.
Nana, I swear.
Don't want to hear this. I love you so much, but don't watch this.
I just really want to make the most of this Friday because we are so close to Halloween, you guys. And next Friday is literally Halloween. So the next Freaky Friday you're going to be hearing is the Halloween Freaky Friday.
I didn't even realize we're that
We're
close.
that
Oh, hi guys, I'm KJ, by the way.
Oh, I'm accompanied here by my sister.
I'm here again. I'm here way too much.
I feel like Halloween really snuck up on me, and I didn't have time to get a six pack, so I'm pissed.
Shit.
This happens every freaking year.
I was also supposed to get a six pack, and things just kept appearing in my hands, and I just kept eating them and drinking them, and I was like, this is not gonna
You
work.
know what my favorite joke is?
Huh.
I'm on the seafood diet. If I see it, I'll eat it.
That is my least favorite joke.
So annoying.
Because I'm like,
It's so
I love
annoying.
seafood too, and they're like, if I see food, I eat it. I'm like,
And it's always like some foul old guy, and I'm like, obviously, you're on that diet. Anyways, I'm really excited, and my costumes aren't too showy this year. I'm hashtag being modest because I'm in a relationship. I'm just kidding. I love my relationship.
I'm not, but I'm still not being slutty enough this year.
No, but you're being sexy, and it makes sense for you.
When I'm being slutty, it just never goes well for me. Bad things always happen.
Yeah. So I'm not telling you guys when I'm being it. You're gonna have to wait and see.
A surprise?
It's a surprise. But most of my costumes are pretty like covered, so I feel like I don't need a six pack this year. Anyways, what are we talking about on this Freaky Friday?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Well, today we're gonna be doing a Q&A segment.
Oh,
And we're getting freaky. And basically, usually I read y'all's freaky stories, but we're gonna expose myself today. And I asked you guys
I'm all
on
for that.
TikTok, send in all your freaky questions you want to ask me, and I'm going to answer them on my podcast. And I'm not holding back because I feel like you guys are probably like, where'd you get your credibility from? And it's about time I tell you guys where that came from. And I'll be telling some silly stories. I've been there, done that. I've really been there, done that. So get ready to really get to know me. And then after that, me and my sister are going to tell some stories where we ran some two-mans to teach you guys how to run a two-man.
Very important.
And I have some questions I'm going to answer for you guys.
So, without further ado,
Let's get into the questions. Oh, also, if you're like, where did they send these questions? I asked on my TikTok. So if you're not following my TikTok, it is trinity.blair. Okay? So you can go over there and see that. Let's get into this.
and the best part about this is I get to pick the questions.
Okay, KJ gets to pick them up to her.
And I have really good, what's the word when you, like you have a good, like,
Gauge?
yeah, you have a good gauge. Like, what's that word?
Discernment?
Yeah, I have really good discernment.
Okay. I'm scared. I'm also not going to lie. The questioner gets questioned.
This first one's just too good not to ask. Have you ever thrown up while giving head?
Actually, no. I don't have a gag reflex.
Impressive.
I actually don't have a gag reflex. It actually is broken. And I've tried to make myself throw up multiple times. Not for the reason you're thinking, like just if I drink too much or something. And I will be sticking my fingers, my whole hand, actually, my whole fist down my throat and nothing happens.
Did I help you one time? I helped someone.
No, because it didn't work. You helped Bryn.
I helped Bryn.
Yeah. No, I've never been able to throw up. And also, my roommate was like, oh, let me help you. And she got her dildo, and I still couldn't throw up. I put the dildo.
What a
down
crazy
my throat.
tactic.
Yeah, but it still didn't work, bottom line.
Did she use the
I
dildo?
think it was washed, hopefully. And then I just
We're
ate
not
pickles
sure.
instead. So no, I don't have a gag reflex, and I wish someone would make me throw up on that day.
Lucky day for
so I can
you.
figure it out.
Okay, well, moving on. What is the best tactic to make him nut faster when giving head?
I told myself I'd never expose like my head game because I feel like so many other people have done that. But this is to educate the youth, and it's to play with the balls.
Yeah, get as close to the butthole
And I'm
as you
just
can.
gonna, yeah, and it's like, no, you're the worst when you like butt stuff, you freak.
Men like butt stuff.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I would say play with the balls, and that's it. Like, I'm gonna show you guys something. Or if you're like, sorry, that was a really bad tutorial, but
You'll not.
I don't really want to get too much close into it, but like, play with the balls and also underneath the balls. There's an area, I forget what it's called. It's in between the butt and the balls. And they really like it. It's called the gooch. Play with the gooch.
You gotta get in the gooch.
No, like literally, I've done that, and men have been like, I don't know what just happened, but I just came without the cum. And I'm like, it's called an internal orgasm. Like men can have those too.
And it's rare.
And it's rare. And they're like, I feel like something exploded in me. I'm like, that means you came. So yeah,
And
that's
it's
my
invisible.
tactic. You don't really want to do it. Or if you're tired and you feel like, oh God, I'm like gagging, I'm throwing up, like go to the balls and like suck on the balls for a second. And a lot of men don't even know that experience exists. They have never gotten their balls sucked. And you're going to hate it. You're going to hate every moment. There's pubes in your mouth, but they're going to love it.
God.
That's all I have to say about that.
Okay. How does one multitask during 6ix9ine? How does one focus on both?
That's a really hard question.
This is really hard to answer.
It's really hard because I feel like when I'm doing that, I really just have to like,
You have
I
to
really
really
have
just
to lock in and not focus on what they're doing to me. I really just have to think about what I'm here to perform. Because if you're with a good person, whoever nuts first, like the other person will get to finish as well. So it doesn't really matter, but really lock in and get into a rhythm. Once you're in a rhythm, you're probably able to feel more and give more. Do you have any advice on that?
Least favorite position. Absolutely.
I actually hate 6ix9ine.
I hate it
so much.
It's so uncomfortable and it's just like
I
too much stimulation is happening.
don't
to
want
me.
like, I don't know, but I don't like when my butt is in someone's face like that. I don't really like
my
that.
favorite thing.
I just don't like when people can see my butt. It makes me really sad because I've had too many
What else
incidents.
is the butt for?
I just had too many incidents where like people didn't respect my butthole
I'm sorry.
and they put things in it.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's not good. I'm really sorry. So I would just say like I personally avoid that position when everyone's like, do you want a 6ix9ine? I'm like, hell no. I'd rather just leave this room.
Just rather go home.
Just leave and not talk to you ever again. Because what the hell?
Yeah, that's my take on 6ix9ine.
Like, it's just grossing me out thinking about it right now. So we're moving on.
Yeah, there's so many smells when you're by someone's balls. I just want to die now.
I actually feel grossed out.
Stop. I'm sorry.
I actually feel sick.
I'm sorry.
What do I do when my man is asking to do it and he wants to do all night? I need help because I don't know what to say. And like, is he gonna make my legs shaking?
Okay, this is a really good
hope
question.
so.
It depends. Do you want to do it all night? If you don't, then I would speak up and advocate for yourself and be like, okay, listen, sir, like I get that you're like a dog that's just been let out of the cage, but you need to chill out because I am not just your toy. I'm an actual woman and I'm tired and I want to go to bed. And I myself have to say that sometimes. Like literally sometimes I'm like, I just want to go to bed. It doesn't mean I love you less. It means I'm tired. And if you're with a man who can't respect that, tell him to go yank it out in the bathroom. It's not your freaking issue. Swear. Yeah, I've actually been with men where like that's all they want to do. And I'm like, I'm more than just a vessel. Like I'm more than just your toy. Like I'm your girlfriend. What's your take?
I'm like down.
Okay, cool. Okay, just a horny freaky fuck.
I'm also celibate, so. Okay, would you count phone sex as being half a virgin?
Bone sex?
Phone sex.
I was like, what is bone sex?
Like, that's something I never heard of.
I'm
gonna
really
say no.
confused with what phone. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be the educated one here, but
Phone sex. It's
like, does that mean you put your phone in you?
I hope to God not. I really hope that's not what it is.
Then
Maybe we
no.
should answer this one.
I
We
don't
know
think
enough.
if you've put the penis inside of
No,
you,
I
you're a
don't-
virgin. You have not put the
Put the
penis.
phone. If there's a penis on the phone, you put it in you. I still think you're a virgin.
Yeah, I would still say that's purge.
I mean, we should not be doing that. There's horrible bacteria on our phones.
Yeah, don't do that,
And that
please.
is like, that could end horribly.
I hope we're getting the point.
I don't think that's what they were implying. I think phone sex is just when you like
Sext?
just show things.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I don't know.
I think you're still a virgin. I'm gonna say that. What is using tongue like, and how long should you make out with someone? That's the whole question.
I hate using tongue. Actually, we'll
tongue is great
at
if
all
it's in
time.
rhythm.
If it's in rhythm, if
Up
it's
and
just
down,
all over
up
your face,
and down.
up and down, people, up and down. I would say making out with tongue is like when you open the door for someone and they kick it and also hit you down. They run into your house and step on you. That's what I feel like kissing with tongue is like a lot of the times. It's really invasive and just like
If it's immediate, it's like
just
we get it. You think you're a master, and you're not. You're a master at making me want to leave this room.
You're a master at making you want to go home and be traumatized. There's actually moments where I've been like tongue kissed and I had to like be celibate for about 2 months just to recover from that. But no, literally like
but just the right amount I would take just the right amount of tongue over
If
no
it's
tongue.
good, it can be really good. And I have to really, really like my partner. Like, I didn't kiss my boyfriend with tongue until we were about, like, 2 months into the relationship.
Wow,
That's me,
big.
though, because I hate tongue. But it should be in rhythm. And if your man is, like, slobbering all over your face, just take a step back and be like, did you eat dinner tonight? Are you hungry? Because I'm not food. You shouldn't be licking my face right now. If you want, we can go get wings at Wingstop.
Yeah.
But it should be in rhythm. And it doesn't matter how long you make out for. It's as long as you want. I feel like I've had makeout sessions that were like 30 minutes. I've had makeout sessions that were like 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. And I don't
I
think there's a
definitely had one
time
that was at
limit.
least like an hour or 2.
Yeah. It's honestly fun. Kissing can be fun.
Kissing's the best part. People always try to ruin it by going farther than that.
They try to like forget the point. And I'm like,
Get like a good makeout sesh is better than probably anything else.
that's true.
I would take a good makeout sesh.
It's probably because it's even. It's even. Making out is even. It's the only thing that's even. That's the only time that we're even, men and women.
I can't.
I hate men.
I'm just like these podcasts have just got my hatred for men like way up.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be the Tate.
trying
I don't
to
mean
get
to be
over
the
it.
Tate Andrew of women.
It's Andrew Tate.
But I hate him so much when you say his name.
Tate Andrew.
I knew that didn't stop.
Tate Andrew, if you're watching this, we are very sorry. Please go on this podcast
Just don't
so we can
kill
debate.
me with your private jet.
I am very scared of you, Tate Andrew.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean. I knew that sounded
Okay.
wrong.
What has been the longest you have gone or the position you like the most?
I usually quit. I'm a tap out. No, the longest, like, definitely, like, I feel like I've been down in 29 positions for, like, an hour, 2 hours. And I'm like, when will this be over? For me, ideal time,
15, 20?
15 to 20 minutes.
6 or 7 minutes.
15 or 20. And that's, like, not, it's really the lead up for me. Like, the lead up should be more than the actual act, I think. And then when the act's longer than, like, 15, 20 minutes, I quit. Like, I'm done. And I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, but I'm done. Like, there's no juice left. I ran out. And there's none being produced because you suck.
Once it's done, once it's not coming back.
Yeah, and I'm like, once we gotta bring, like, lube in here.
I actually really recommend if you
I
want it to
actually
go
like
on
lube.
longer to go back to like hand stuff or make
Yeah.
sure he's, taking his time with you in between so it's not just you getting pounded the whole time.
That's true.
There has to be moments. There has to be little moments to make sure that, like when a race car is going around the track, they stop at the pit stops. They get new tires.
Yeah.
They keep going.
Yeah.
It's very important to maintain.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take it back. What's your favorite comfort food?
Probably noodles with butter and garlic. And I never eat that, but if I were to eat a comfort food, it'd be that.
True, because I remember like eating that and like
We
should make that.
We should make that and like heal our inner child. My mom used to make like spaghetti noodles and she'd put garlic salt on them and butter and like
Mom is so funny. She just put garlic salt on shit and be like dinner.
Like dinner cooked. But yeah, I remember one time I was really sad at 11 and I just like ate it and I was like, oh cool, I'm fixed. Or this is really weird, but it's like rice and milk and cinnamon. Remember when she made that for us?
That was
my favorite food.
We should make that.
We should have like a healing our inner child day where we just eat a bunch of things from our childhood and we don't get yelled at after. And we like realize it's okay.
Wow, that might actually really help. It's like exposure therapy.
Yeah. We could start with dinosaur oatmeal. Do you think they still sell that?
The eggs,
The oatmeal and the dinosaur eggs, and they like.
Yeah, they definitely do.
That
If
shit
they
should-
don't,
that
people are missing out.
Should have made someone a millionaire. I would have given them $1 million.
Have you ever tasted throw up or any other things during a makeout sesh? And have you ever tasted shit while sucking? Okay, this is really
Okay, I actually have a
question.
story. I was making out with my boyfriend, and this was like my freshman year boyfriend, and he like stopped mid makeout. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I have throw up in my braces." Not even joking.
Who
you.
was this? Why do you throw up in his braces?
Because he threw up earlier because he had anxiety.
Aw.
Yeah, and I was like,
He's just
"Aw."
a little guy. Like, he did not.
He had anxiety and he would throw up all the time, and I didn't know that, but then I did know that because I was like, oh god. And then I actually one time was kissing this guy and he got a bloody nose mid kiss, and I got blood all over in my mouth.
That's awesome.
It was awesome, and he actually felt so bad, but I was like, oh no, it's okay. Like I get you're nervous. I made him so nervous he got a bloody nose.
That is a big.
I bet you didn't expect me to have an answer for that question, and I actually did.
Stopped reading it halfway through because I was like, I can't finish this question.
And I've never tasted shit on the D.
That's
And
a
I
real
think
big
if
problem.
that
If
is
that's happening,
there's a lot
he
of
might
other
have like
issues.
reused his underwear the wrong way.
You should leave before
He's
you get some
using
sort
it
of
forwards,
disease.
backwards, and inside out.
He
So
reused those chonies.
you should buy him some new underwear.
Yeah.
Loki having a pregnancy scare. Can you get pregnant even if they pulled out in time?
I'm gonna say
In time,
6, 7. Just kidding.
6 or 7%.
Pre-cum is a thing. And I feel like a lot of people forget about that. It's hard because not every man actually has mobile spermies in his pre-cum, but you don't know who does and who doesn't. And that's the thing. And that's why it's like just better to be safe than sorry. And I would track your cycle so you know when you're ovulating.
I agree. Pregnancy
Cycle.
scare is the worst scare ever.
It is the worst scare because you're just like sitting there shaking and
And you're like, is it over for me?
and guess what? It's not going to be over if you're pregnant. Children are a joy.
Yeah. Children is a gift. And sometimes you don't think that you need one right now, but maybe you do. I don't know. Okay, moving on. You're probably fine, by the way. What do you do if the D doesn't fit inside?
It will. Babies come out of there. I would say you're not warmed up enough.
Yeah, if it really hurts and it's really tense, you need more foreplay.
You need more warm up. I would
More
make
warm
him go down there and do something to this tongue.
Okay, this one's big. What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
I feel like the more I grow up, the more vanilla I get. But back in my days, I was pretty freaky.
Yeah.
And I would think, honestly, the most freaky thing I've done? No, probably when I give a foot job.
Oh my god. That's like my worst nightmare.
And I swear to God, you guys, that man was the hardest I've ever felt a penis in my life. And if you guys
believe
can
it,
arch, you would understand probably why.
God, it's
This would
perfect.
fit great in there.
God, that stop. It's an ab workout. Sit-ups.
I practiced
Okay,
my sit-ups for this.
Have we answered enough? Do you want to do more?
Maybe like 2 more.
What are your opinions on sending nudes?
Don't do it. You can't trust anybody. Literally cannot trust anybody. Don't do it. If you're gonna do anything, like, don't put your face in it. If you're gonna do that, don't put your face in it.
Yeah.
Be careful.
No case. You goon frequently.
I don't goon. My sex drive is on the floor, and it's sad, and I don't know where my libido went. I'm literally in the prime horny age of life, and I have 0 horn.
It makes you feel better. I'm super horny and I never goon.
She's took it all up in the womb.
I don't goon because it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work as a woman, but that's
And
what
I'm just like,
for.
it's not worth it to me. Okay, that's the end of the Q&A segment.
Okay, guys, that was our Q&A segment, and now we are going to tell a story. The Texas two-man.
This is a big moment for us.
Get ready for a little story time from moi, where me and my sister ran a two-man, and we actually were like we're probably the most diabolical two-man partners.
Because we're awesome.
Because we're funny, we're awesome, we're sexy.
These men are looking at
cool.
each other like, how did we pull this off?
Actually, I remember those two men looking at each other like that when we were like hanging out with them. They were like, what have we done? We got the hottest girls in the world in our house. Let's tell you guys this story.
This is horrible.
Let's set the scene. College Station. Fire.
Awesome night. We already had such a killer night.
We had a killer night that night.
It was awesome.
Like, we pre-gamed, went out to the bar, I got punched in the face, left that bar, went to a different bar. While we were there, we meet these guys, and we're like, low-key,
let's run that two-man.
Let's run that two-man. And we looked at each other and we said, we're running this two-man. And sometimes that's natural. Sometimes you have to force your friend to like be with the ugly guy, and you're like, sorry, you got the short end of the stick. Hashtag you did not get the longer
that friend,
But
by the
actually,
way.
in this situation, they were evenly look-wise. Like, your man was taller and my man was shorter. And I would say face card on my man was probably better than the face card on your man, but your man had height. So that
Your man had a personality, and my man was the most boring piece of shit I've ever met in my life.
Your man was insecure for sure.
He hated himself. He was also
And he
Scorpio.
he never let anyone forget that. Anyway, so we hang out with them. We're like, let's just go back to their place and hang out more. We go back to their place. We play video games. We're the funniest people on earth. I'm pretty sure we probably got Taco Bell.
Yeah, we definitely got Taco Bell.
And then we hang out. I go to bed with this one, and you go to bed with that guy. But then, unfortunately, something really sad happened.
I had to fight him off all night.
Wouldn't get off of her.
You wouldn't leave me alone. I had to sleep on the floor.
So this is actually why we don't condone going home with men, because
when they're drunk, they just start touching you in their sleep, I guess.
that's what happens.
They do. And when I confronted him about it, I said, you should not touch girls if they are sleeping. He said, I don't remember that. Well, thanks. I wish I could forget it too, but no. But honestly, I think his revenge is that he's actually like...
His revenge is that he has to live with himself for the rest of his life.
He's living himself in that brain of his.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's enough. That's enough revenge.
Enough is enough.
So, was that a successful two-man? No. I wouldn't say anything came out of that.
I would actually say that wasn't successful, because that guy that I got with happened to be best friends with another guy I got with a few months earlier, and I had no idea. They never let me forget that. Like,
Sure.
what are the odds? And also, how was that my fault? I didn't know. Like,
Yeah,
that
that's
should have
not
been
your
his fault. Like,
fault.
why blame the woman? All right, moving on. Let's talk about back in high school.
Our first ever two-man.
We
Actually,
ran-
no, this was our second.
Yeah.
Our third two-man.
Our 9th grade two-man was kind of actually fucked up. I'm going to be for real. We kind of were fucked up for this.
Our 9th grade two-man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically what happened Me and my sister.
Mhm.
She gets broken up with.
Yeah.
Tragically.
I got tragically
It was tragic, you guys.
broken up with in front of everyone,
So,
and I
she
had a panic
obviously is
attack.
sad. Then a few months later, I break up with my boyfriend. I don't know, he was boring, so I think that's why I broke up
Yeah,
with
I
him.
think that is why.
And so we're like, "Damn, we're both
We're
down in the
single.
dumps. We're single, and we kinda need to forget our feelings, so
Yeah.
let's rebound." So I remember we're hanging out at the mall with you and your man,
Mhm.
and then he's like, "Oh, I have a friend, let me invite him," and he invites his friend, and then we're like, "This is our first two-man," and we ran like crazy two-mans, like, we go to their house all the time.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know what went
crazy.
down there. I just make out everywhere. I was making out everywhere back in that
Yeah,
day.
we were just making
Sorry
out
about
everywhere.
that.
And I would say that this was a really fun two-man, but I feel really horrible about it
I
because
also feel horrible.
my guy was so nice, so kind, such an amazing guy, and I was rebounding. And, like, he didn't deserve that from me at all, and I really hope he has an awesome girlfriend now or something.
I actually feel bad about my two-man too because he was really sweet, such a sweetie pie, and I low-key, like, took his innocence from him and then put it on the floor and kicked it around, and I was like, I feel bad because I wasn't in the right headspace, and also I remember this was really fucked up. Basically, my ex was walking me to Spanish class, and he walks me to Spanish class, and this is the time where I'm talking to this new guy, and God, he walks me to Spanish class, and I give him a hug, and he walks away, and then when I, like, look up from the hug, I see the guy that I'm talking to standing right there, and he sees me, and we just look at each
Oh.
other, and then he, like, turns around and walks away, and I was like, "Como se dice? Yo lo siento?"
And she was sorry.
And I was sorry.
Okay, but let's take it back even further to the 8th grade two-man.
We go way back.
This was our first
And
two-man.
then two-mans in kinder.
Let's fast forward to 10th
Fast
grade.
forwarding. Actually, can we just talk about how I'm the best two-man partner in the world? Like, I get along with anybody. And, like, I
I'm the
swear,
best
like,
two-man partner.
no, you're not, because you're mean to men. You're mean to men. If you don't like them, you can't even pretend you do. I'm a really good pretender, and I'll give them the best night of their life and never talk to them again.
I don't think they deserve
But sometimes I'm
that
nervous to take you on
much.
two-mans because I'm like, "Oh, no, she might be mean to him." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm
And do they
sorry."
deserve it? Yes. Most of them deserve to be mean. Someone needs to be mean to them.
Okay, yeah, I get that, but sometimes you just, like, fake it so you make it.
You know, the last two-man we went on, I was really nice until he fucked my shit up. Then I wasn't nice no more.
Okay. Yeah, in 8th grade, we had a pretty good two-man, though. I was, like, your boyfriend and then, like, his best friend, and,
Yeah,
like,
that
I
was
don't
like
remember why we didn't work out. I think he, like, told a rumor about me, and I was like,
he was just jealous
you.
of so many things, I think. Like, I actually didn't think when mom said, like, they're just jealous of you, I think that was true.
Yeah, and I was like, "It sucks that we're so much better at you at the ripe age of 13, but, like,
Yeah.
what's to do about it? Like, grow up. You guys should buy real estate at the prime age of 14."
You guys should be trying to buy a house and, like, invest in some, like, property, some real assets here.
Yeah, instead all you're
You don't wanna
investing
be
in
25
is nothing.
and just, only own 1 bottle of beer. That's all you have your name.
Yeah. You and negative $20,000.
So I would say we're pretty, like, crazy. We have a pretty crazy two-man history.
Yeah, I would say so too.
But I would say, bottom line, these men think, "Oh, we're running this two-man." Hell no. We're the ones running the two-man.
We own
We
the
run
two-man.
that
We're
shit.
4 or 5 steps ahead of you bitches. Don't even think.
Like, you think you know what's happening? You think this is the best night of your life? It's about to get fucking better than this. Okay,
Bye.
bye.
And that's our stories of all the two men we have ran in our life. But now we're going to read some questions and give advice.
'Kay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Girly, I need some help. I want to give my boyfriend a hand job, but I've never done that before, and I want to make it unforgettable.
I love
I also need help on how to initiate that. Please help me out. All right, let's get down to the basics. Let's say, you're with your boyfriend and you're like, I know this man wants my hand on his penis. Like, what am I going to do right now? It's actually way easier than you might think to set this up. I would make sure they're comfortable. You're making out with him, right? You're like, kissy, 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 kissy. Work your hand down there, right? And I would just start, like, playing with his waistband a little bit. This is going to get him really excited. And it's also going to get him, like, his mind is going to go, like, oh, yeah, like, the time is now. She's about to do some crazy things. And I wouldn't slip it under the pants at first. I would definitely, like, play around on the outside of the pants just to make sure he's comfortable.
Mhm.
And then you should also ask him, like, is this okay? That's sexy.
Yeah,
It's
always
actually
ask.
sexy when you
You can
say
just
that.
ask.
And you can be like, is this okay? And he's going to be like, yeah. And it's going to be awesome. So just, like, touch around down there, right? Then build it up, you guys. I swear, build it up. That is what's going to make it more exciting. Like, make sure they're rock solid before you put your hands all the way in there, okay? Like, they need to be rock solid. So then you're going to be, like, playing with their waistband, right? If you're talented, like moi, you'll be able to unbuckle their pants using these 2 fingers.
Whoa, that's hella talent because I go both hands.
No, yeah, I'm just like,
Both hands and legs to unbuckle that thing.
and then I use my toe and unzip their zip. Just kidding, I don't do that.
No, that is what pulls it all together.
Yeah. But yeah. So, like, if you need to use 2 hands, it's fine. We're not that in advance. Unbuckling their belt is, like, the hardest part, but that's why you need to learn all belts. And if they have a shoelace because 'cause they're indie or some shit, make sure you can untie that bitch, okay? Just
Saw
pull
that
it.
shit off with your
Pull
teeth.
one of the loops. So, yeah. You can do it sexy, though, like, even while you're still kissing him, like, unbutton his belt or unbutton his pants and then slip your hand down there. Find it. You're gonna have to grab down there to find that thing. And I'm just oh, and I feel like what angle? You're probably at, like, this angle?
Yeah,
Here's
it's
the
hard.
trick. Turn your hand this way. Trust me, turn your hand this way. It's gonna give you so much more motion, and then you can just, like, go up
It's in the
and kinda
wrist.
it's in
It's
the
really
wrist.
in the
It's in the
wrist.
flick of the wrist. Make sure there's some motion. You kinda wanna go how do I explain this? Like, in a twisty motion, but you're don't Indian burn it. Just, like, twisty motion, pull it towards you, okay? Twisty motion. If he's on top of you, this is even better. You can twisty motion it for you. This is really good. If you guys can see this motion I have right here.
That's some good motion.
And then also, if you're really talented, use your 2 fingers and put them by the balls, and then also do it at the same time. And that's hella motion.
That's really good motion.
Have you ever heard about that? Have you ever done that?
I've never done that before.
If you just wanna, like, be on the side of him, you can really just, like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, come on, you're my demo!" It's all in the flick of that wrist. And you guys also, it's probably good to take your rings off and
Oh, yeah, another question was, is it weird if I spit on my hand before?
no, it's actually sexy.
That's actually super sexy and, like, dominant.
yeah, or
Like,
lick your hand.
dominatrix. I'd say slow and steady wins the race on
Yeah,
this
you don't
one.
have to, like, it's actually so steady and also, like, play with the tip.
With the tip, yeah.
Okay,
the
that's all I have
key.
to say about that. I don't wanna give too much of my method away.
That's
I'm
some really good
gatekeeping my
stuff.
method right now until I'm later and developed in my career.
Okay.
All right, last question. Hey, Queens, I know you probably won't see this, but if you do, please help me. So I kissed this guy last weekend and he went in with a whole tongue. And our first kiss, mind you, with no warm up, nothing, just straight it. And I didn't give mine back at the start anyway. So he's sort of being dry to me. I don't know what to do. It's so weird. Like we've been talking and then we slept together 9 times, but we didn't do anything. I think I just slept in the bed. And like we're really close, but now he's being dry to me. Like, please help. I don't know what to do. And I'm seeing him this weekend, so I'm kind of scared. It sounds unfortunately he's bored. And I hate to say that because I bet you're not a boring girl. I bet you're an amazing girl. But it doesn't matter how amazing you are. It just has to do with nothing with you and everything in the hormones in a man's brain.
Yeah.
If you want to pull him back in, pull your energy back a little bit and show him what he's missing. Go dress up and get sexy. Go post some photos on Snapchat and give him literally like 5% of your energy, maybe 4. Show him that he kind of has to chase you a little bit. If you excite him again, he'll come right back. I think the thing is like he's like, oh, she probably won't do anything with me, so I'm gonna stick my whole entire tongue in her mouth to see if this gives me some dopamine hit that I'm missing. Oh, it didn't. Well, I'm done and I'm over it. And like that sucks. So that's how it works. And maybe you don't even want to be with a man like that because how dare a man not respect your personality and want to learn more about you and just like go for his hormones? Is he thinking with his penis right now? That's all I have to say.
Yeah, this doesn't really sound like, a you issue. This just sounds like a him issue. I mean, if you really want him to like you and not pull back like this, maybe try tongue next time, maybe. But that's preference. If you don't like tongue, you don't have to. Maybe you're not compatible in that realm. I've had many situations where there was a lot of tension. There was a lot of tension, and then we kissed, and instead of the balloon popping, it just slowly deflated.
And that sucks.
Disappointingly. And it was like, damn it, I thought there was something here. And there's nothing. There's no way we're compatible in this way. And that's just how it is sometimes. It's all about discovering it, really.
Really, that's true. Well, that's it for our episode today, you guys. I hope that you wore headphones during this, and I actually hope you learned something about me, about yourself, about your relationships, about us, about our 2-mans.
Yeah.
We talked a lot.
Most
but we had
importantly,
fun.
guys, make sure you're staying safe.
Yeah.
That is 100% the most important thing. Make sure you're staying safe. Make sure all the parties are comfortable.
And make sure
you're having a good time.
You use protection because you don't know who has chlamydia.
It's true,
You
guys.
could be the most unsuspecting person.
Like, literally don't know.
You don't know.
They don't even know.
They don't even know. So just be careful.
So get tested.
Get tested.
Save the world.
Planned
one test at a
Parenthood will
time.
test you for very minimal dollars.
For $200.
I love you guys so much. Stay sexy amazing and have an amazing freaky Friday.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.